And now, please welcome back to the stage, Alan Taub, along with Miki Banu.
What we're going to talk about now is our next round of seed funds. We announced the first round last year, but first I want to build on Justine's comments. Mobility, and in particular the electrification mobility, as she pointed out, has moved beyond land vehicles. And the governor and the state of Michigan have decided, given our leadership role on land vehicle, let's make sure we're also leading the transition to air and marine. And so Justine referred to the Michigan Mobility 2.0 plan. We've been going through what we consider the Electric Vehicle Center 2.0 plan. And I had the opportunity to begin to discuss that with our advisory committee yesterday, which is comprised of our key company members. And I brought up the idea and offered up for the first round with not quite the full proposal, but should we go into, as the EVC going forward, into both air and marine mobility and not just stick with land? And wasn't told no, was told to come back. And so, is Venkat here by any chance? You may be aware that the university has made a big commitment in that regard. We have launched MER, and is one of the few schools with a naval architecture program, and the #1 in the country. University of Michigan faculty actually have written the script for the first report of the play for Michigan and Marine. So tried to figure out what's the easy and safe way for us to enter that space. And clearly it's around drone and VTOL. I consider everything E, so I don't bother to put the E in front of VTOL. And the fact is, when it comes to the design, engineering, and manufacturing of drones, that capability maps perfectly to our existing design, engineering, and manufacturing capabilities in the state. There are a few differences. Right now, volume, but that's catching up. Relative to our portfolio, there's motors, there's batteries, there's lightweight structural materials. And we have organizations, in particular MER within the university, that are a little more focused on how, once you've built the drone, how do you use it? How does it move from one place to the other? How do you control? So what we've said is we want to take on the upfront part of the production of drones within our center, and figured that a safe way to do that was to use our seed funds. Unlike the various projects, and I'm so proud that last year it was random poster presentation. This year was 95% of those posters were EVC projects getting results. And 1 or 2 were actually our seed fund projects, right? The large projects we do with companies. The seed funds are the chance to get ready for a larger project with only U of M faculty and students. And so what we are going to do in coordination with MER is focus this next round of seed funds on drone and VTOL technology. And again, I'm going to turn it over to Miki.
So we are very happy to announce another $1 million in seed funds, and this will be focused on drones. As Alan mentioned, we are moving the mobility also to air, and with the support of MER, we'll sponsor this new initiative second time. It worked very well in the first round, and we are expecting proposals by April 30th. So the topics, they are pretty general, as mentioned here. Like, we are looking for drone design, drone engineering and drone manufacturing. But we are looking actually to overlap some of the topics with the interest, the goal, the mission of the Electrical Vehicle Center related to lightweighting, to batteries, to motors. So also the topics that you already know very well that they are in the core part of the EV Center. The call for proposal again will be a simplified one, as EV Center already has this good practice of requesting just 3 slides, a very short proposal, and showing that what is the concept of that idea, how it will be proved in the lab, because the MRL level of these proposals are expected to be lower than the roadmap or round 1 or 2 or 3 proposals. So the PI and co-PI could be from different departments. You know very well the practice. Just a small description in a certain format that will be also announced with the call that we'll submit after this meeting. And all these proposals will be submitted to us by April 30th. We'll go through a review process as usual with our pillar leaders and announce the winners. So we are planning to fund around 4 or 5 projects, which will be for a duration of 12 months. And if we are looking for the total fund, it means each one will be between 100 or a little bit more. But of course, we ask for a justification of the budget. So with this, we are warmly inviting you to submit your ideas that could be the future of the air mobility in the form of drones. And any other questions probably will be able to answer when we launch the proposal. So very soon we'll distribute the call for proposals to the list of the attendees of this workshop. Thank you.